everyone, and welcome to today's video. My name is Jeannie and I'm one of your hosts for today. We hear a lot about the COVID-19 vaccine in the news, but what is the vaccine and how does it work? Today we want to tell you the most important information for you and your family to know about the vaccine. But before we get to that, we have the latest and most important corona numbers for you.
Hi, my name is Kenna, and today I'll be answering some of your questions about the COVID vaccine. Why should I get vaccinated? There are several benefits to getting vaccinated. COVID-19 can have serious, life-threatening complications, and there is no way to know how COVID-19 will affect you. Plus, if you get sick, you could spread it to your family, your friends, and others around you. Getting a large amount of the population vaccinated would protect our society and could bring us back to our normal life without this life-threatening pandemic. The COVID vaccine is one useful tool in the fight against the coronavirus. Wearing masks and social distancing help reduce your chances of being exposed to the virus or spreading it to others, but these measures are not enough. Vaccines will work with your immune system, so it will be ready to fight the virus if you are infected. Getting COVID-19 may offer some natural protection, such as immunity. Current evidence suggests that reinfection with the coronavirus is uncommon in the 90 days after initial infection. However, experts don't know for sure how long this natural protection lasts, and the risk of severe illness or death from COVID-19 far outweighs any benefits of natural immunity. Getting the COVID-19 vaccine will help protect you by creating antibodies in your immune system without having to experience sickness. How does the vaccination process work? It starts with getting the vaccine, which will be injected in your upper arm. You will need 2 doses of the vaccine for it to be fully effective. The interval between the initial vaccine and the second dose depends on the vaccine used. There are currently 3 COVID-19 vaccines in the European Union, which all have different components but function under a similar principle. The vaccines are able to produce a portion of the coronavirus, the so-called spike protein. The protein itself is harmless, but the body still forms antibodies against it. Because of that, the body can defend itself fast if it comes in contact with the coronavirus after the vaccination. Is the vaccine safe? Usually it takes years for a new drug or vaccine to be fully developed and ready for use. For the corona vaccine, everything had to move a little faster. However, a new vaccine must still pass all the tests other drugs available do, so it has to be just as secure as a vaccine that takes longer to get approved. Also, even after a vaccine has been approved, the efficacy and possible side effects continue to be under observation to prevent any complications. Although the vaccination has been developed in a very short amount of time, it is safe. There has been increased funding for scientific research and development of the COVID vaccine, as well as a greater demand for worldwide scientific cooperation. These 2 factors can help explain why the COVID vaccine was made so quickly and how it is still just as safe as other vaccines. Are there side effects? Vaccines can have unwanted side effects. With the vaccine, you normally can have some weak side effects. Many people, for example, feel some pain in the spot where they were vaccinated. Some people also feel sick or tired for a few days after the vaccination or have a headache. This is because the body is preparing to defend itself against pathogens like the coronavirus. In very few cases, the side effects can be worse than this. It can, for example, lead to allergic reactions up until an anaphylactic shock. These worst side effects only appear in about 5 out of 1 million administered corona vaccinations. Current vaccine numbers. The vaccination process in Germany is running slowly but safely. In Germany, a total of 237,360 vaccine doses have been administered as of the 9th of March. In all of Germany, 2,605,818 people have been fully vaccinated, which means that they have had both vaccine doses. This makes up 3.1% of the whole population. In Bremen, 3.5% of the whole population have been fully vaccinated. Bremen is one of the federal states with the highest percentage of people who have received their first vaccination. These numbers show that there is still a long way to go until the majority of the population has been vaccinated against COVID-19. We are slowly winning the fight against the coronavirus, but it is still not yet time to celebrate. And now I will pass it over to Jeannie, who will give you a brief overview for next week's video.
As mentioned before, we will talk about the COVID-19 vaccine again next week. Then we will explain who gets vaccinated as well as when, and how the procedure to get a COVID-19 vaccine works according to the German authorities. And now it's time for our tip of the week. And now it is time for our tip of the week. When you spend your whole day at home, your sleep pattern might lose its natural rhythm, and insomnia can occur. The following tips will provide you with a more healthy and calm sleep, which will put you in a better mood the next day. Sleep in a dark room with a stable temperature. Try to go to bed at a regular time every night. Avoid looking at your phone or other screens before bed. Make a routine before going to sleep, such as writing down positive events from the day or drinking a cup of herbal tea. Don't consume alcohol, caffeine, nicotine, or large amounts of food before going to sleep. And finally, try not to stay in bed the whole day. Thank you very much for watching our video. Leave a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and share your videos with our friends and family. What are your thoughts regarding the COVID-19 vaccine? And what other topics would you like to see us do a video about? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you very much and see you next week. These videos are developed by students from the Jacobs University here in Bremen and the LVG and AFS Niedersachsen, supported and produced by the SMP Media Center.